Hello and welcome to my DIY today. Today I am going to show you my kitchen tools. Men have tools for their garage or whatever it is, whatever they call it. And I'm going to show you all the tools that I've collected throughout the years and how I just really can't live without them. And so let's go ahead and get started. As you know, men have their tools. They need to dedicate a whole room to their tools. We got
saws, leaf blowers, toolboxes, screwdrivers, paints, hammers, nails, oils, mouse traps, weed eaters, saws, sanders, all kinds of stuff for their tools, nails and starters, saws, clippers. So that's what the guys need. So women need that too. Women need tools. So let's go show you the tools that women need.
I'm going to show you all the tools I have in my house. In my kitchen. Hey, this is a hand crank ice cream maker. My kids used this in college. Every weekend they would make homemade ice cream. And then I got an electric one for me because I don't want to sit and stir ice cream. And then my son gave me one that you don't even need ice, but it only does a pint. That's good enough for me and Papa O. And then I have a roaster. You put the turkey in there, it fits right into the oven, and with the lid on it makes it so nice to cook a turkey in. Fits right in there. Just wonderful. And I had to make a lot of space. This is my food dryer. I'm actually on my second one. I bought one 40 years ago. Well, 35 years ago. And I counted the trays, 28 trays. And I rarely use that many, but I can dry.
My food in here is so nice. Dried apples, dried bananas, dried tomatoes, fruit roll-ups, anything you want to dry in there. Watermelons, cantaloupes, strawberries.
The main thing I use this for is apples, bananas, and tomatoes and fruit roll-ups. That is that one. Okay, this one is my pressure cooker, and you can cook all this food in here. I actually have two of these. I have my Instant Pot and this one because sometimes I'll be, especially for Sunday dinner, I'll be cooking rice, I'll be cooking, maybe I'll have yogurt in. I think, oh no, I got to put the roast in, and so I'll put the roast in over here. So I actually need two of them because so much cooking I do. And I just got this instant air dryer, and it has all the attachments in there, and I've been having fun with that one. To fry things, air fry, and it cooks fast and without oil, so I really like that one. And then my Instant Pot, I use this one more than I use that one. That's my backup. This one, I like it better because you can understand it better. And I was real scared to use this because my mom had blown a few things up at our house when I was little. So my daughter-in-law, Joanna, showed me how to use this. And my main thing I use this for is yogurt and rice. This is my yogurt maker and rice maker and potato maker. I love it because it cooks up so fast. And on Sunday dinner, that stove is full. I've got the 4 units, and I don't have room to cook anything else. So I can come over here and cook the rice or the meat or whatever. So that works out really nice, and that rhymes with rice. Okay, and then over here I have a hand wheat grinder. I make bread at least once a week, and I grind my own wheat. And in case I don't have electricity, I can grind with the hand one. And here's my electric wheat grinder, and that grinds it up really nice into a powder. And then I have this is a hand blend mixer because I like to mix up the potatoes and I don't want to get another pan dirty. So I do that. And then so I use this. And here's a heart waffle maker, and here's a waffle maker. It's so nice to have options for the pancakes. You know, we can do pancakes, waffles, and hearts. And this is my sprouter. Sprout your seeds. And this is a cherry pitter. The pits fall into there. When you have those pie cherries, boy, those are pain to pit. And I make fruit cup every Sunday, and this is my chopper upper. You put strawberries on there or grapes or whatever, and that chops that up nice. And this is my apple peeler and slicer, so I can put them onto the food dryer over there without, you know, without having to slice them. And this suctions to the counter. That's what I like. Usually you have to pull something out, you know, to hook it to, and then that's always in the way. No, I have one cutting board there and one cutting board here, so that makes it nice. My sister modeled this kitchen for me. She made it really nice for me, and places to store stuff. Anyway, okay, back to here. And so that's my apple slicer or potato slicer, and this is where I put the yogurt to drain. It drains all the way out of there. And then I have my Greek yogurt. And then here is my bread maker. I used to not have one of these, but with just me and Joe, it makes the 2 loaves. When my kids were little, I just baked it in pans in the oven because we needed that many loaves, but we don't anymore. And this, I really love this. It wouldn't have worked when my kids were little because I needed 6 loaves a week, but this one, I only need the 2. And this is my juicer, my Champion juicer. I use this a ton. This is, you can put stuff through here and the juice comes out down here, and the part you don't want comes out here. And I can make breadcrumbs, slushy ice, you know, like you can put ice through there and make it for, you know, like snow cones, and breadcrumbs, and the juice or banana smoothies. You put frozen bananas in there and it comes out just smooth ice cream. I can't say enough about Champion. I'm actually on my 2nd one on this one too. I wore the 1st one out, and I've had this for like 40 years at least. And yeah, this is my 2nd one. It might even be my 3rd. I don't know. I use them a lot. I kind of wear them out. And of course, we got toasters. And did I say my wheat grinder? Yes, I did say my wheat grinder. And then this is my pizza stone. It gets stained when the tomatoes fall on there. But boy, this makes good pizza. You put it in the oven at 400 degrees for 8 minutes, and the best pizza you'll ever taste. My hand popcorn maker, I used to have an air popper, but it broke. We wore that one out. We had that one for like 40 years. And so my sister had got me this one, and this is fun because I can pop it outside and stuff. And then of course, you have to have your Dutch ovens, and these are tart makers. You put the dough in there and put your fruit in it, and then pinch it. And it's got these 3 different sizes, so those are nice. My nut chopper. You put those put the nuts on there, chop up those nuts. Sure makes work a lot easier. And this is my Bosch mixer. A lot of people ask about that. My Bosch mixer, I use that a ton. And David gave me this one. This is a mini Bosch, and this is the bigger Bosch. I'm actually on my 2nd one of these too, of Bosch mixers. I use them a lot and wear them out. And so this is my 2nd Bosch mixer, and this is the mini one. This is what I'd get the kids for when they got married. I got them all Bosch mixers. And this is the bowl that you can do dough. This is how I used to do the bread when my kids were little, with the dough one. This is a cookie beater, and this is a mixer upper, you know, like for eggs or whatever it is you're cooking up in there. And I actually have 2 bowls, 2 of these bowls, so that I can get 2 things going. And also on the Bosch mixer, this is a processor that you put on here, and you can do the big shredded cheese or the small shredded cheese. And I also like to do mini fries in here. Put a potato in there and make mini fries. Or potato chips, you can do this slicer, or whatever you want with that one. And I could do fries with this one too. This is a bigger one. And I do a lot of cheese. I shred my own cheese. And then the kids got me this Blend Tech, and that is so nice. This one has a blender to it, but I haven't been using that one since I got this one because it's just right there. And so that's my tools there. And of course you obviously need measuring spoons and ice cream scoopers and slicers and dicers and mixers, and so you got to have all of that. And then you got to have your what do you call these, hot pads, and this is where I keep the bags to grab to store stuff in, and I keep towels on there. And then over here you got to have your measuring cups, and let's see, what do you call that, I don't know, whatever tools you have in here. This is a cookie one. This cleans out the wheat grinder. Garlic squeezer, or lemons or limes, or and this attachment goes to this here. If you don't need a big bowl, you can put this on here, and it's got a beater that goes and attaches on here, so you have a smaller one, a smaller attachment. So, and this is the beater that goes on there. And cookie cutters and just whatever you want. This is a pineapple corer. Anyway, funnels. These are for the Instant Pot to grab things out of there. And then more big spoons. And mixers and blenders and stuff like that. Cutting boards and a knife holder. So that is pretty much, I'm sure I'm missing something, pretty much my kitchen tools that you just have to have. And how I collected all these, each year when our taxes would come back, I would buy a kitchen, something to go into my kitchen. I think this was the first thing I got, because they're like $400. These are $200, the mini ones. So, and then this attachment's like $120. And then the orange juicer. That's how I make my orange juice this orange juice attachment goes there, and this one goes here. On the minis, the orange juice comes out here at the bottom, and this one you just have to empty it out each time. I actually like this one better. So that's how I got all my tools. And of course you got your oven, and I've already done out here. And I also invested in freezers, because I don't can anymore. I already showed you my storage room where I store everything that I need. It's kind of like a mini store. And my freezer with my jam, I quit canning because it's so much work, and this is so much better for you. So I keep this freezer, and then I have another freezer out here, and I do have a generator in case electricity goes out that will run these two. And here's this freezer, and I just freeze everything. These are for my shakes, and the ice cream back there for strawberries and cream, and it just is awesome. And I keep this is that pint ice cream maker that you don't have to have ice for. You just put that in there and you've got yourself ice cream. So kitchen tools for women, and the outside tools for the men. Same. You've got to have tools. It's pretty nice. And this air dryer, that will dry food too. So if I just want to dry a few things, I can just want to dry a couple of apples, or then I can put it in here in the air fryer, where here I can do a whole bushel of apples or a whole case of bananas, and And so it's just really, really nice and essential to have your tools. Oh, and up here, this is a roaster that keeps, I mean, not a roaster, keeps things warm. You can cook in it, but and then keep it warm like at church functions. And I have all my paper tools up here, spoons, forks, plastics, you know, and all that stuff too. Oh, and I forgot about this. This is a really nice slicer. You put this on here and you choose what you want. This one's diced, or you put these different plates in. But I don't use this one as much now that I have my processor. And you use this to hold it so you don't slice your fingers. This is a hamburger smusher. And this is, I use a lot to, this, when I dry the bananas, I put the banana on there. And that slices those. It's old. I might need a new one. And this one's really handy to slice bananas with. And then this is a hand juicer. I use this when I'm just doing my grapefruit juice. Oh, and I also have this root beer maker. This is not a necessity, but my sister gave me that for my birthday, so I can make root beer in there. That is really nice. Okay, now I got to put all these away. A lot of people ask how, you know, my tools in the kitchen, and now you know, you see it, there's a lot of them. I was digging out a lot of tools, but that's over 45 years of collections. And I'd get usually one a year, seems like. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to watch for me every Friday at 2. Thank you and good night.